South Africa, we're often worried about physical crimes such as hijacking, assault and robbery. But apart from that, there's still a lot more that we need to be concerned about. Of course, we'll be having a discussion about poor cybersecurity awareness and training. And as you can see there, we're talking about South Africa being the 6th on the list in terms of cyber crime density, cybercrime costing South Africa as well an estimated 2.2 billion rand every single year. 45% increases in the total gross losses in digital banking had been recorded. Fraud with a debit card contributed to, listen to this, 55.3%. That's a lot of all card fraud within the country, but 63% as well increases in SIM swap fraud. So what exactly is contributing to cybercrimes in the country and the poor cybercrime awareness? Let's take this discussion further. Professor Basie von Solms, Director of the UJ Center for Cybersecurity, joining me this very morning. Basie, thank you for your time and good morning to you. I mean, those statistics are actually very scary, and I just wonder how we got to this point as a country to seeing the high rates of cybercrime.
Hi there. Yes, good morning to you and to all the viewers out there. It is not a new problem, as you rightly mentioned. We've been living with cybercrime and we've been living with online fraud since we started using the internet. Basically, the internet is the source and the way that cybercrime is happening. Statistics show, and research shows all over the world, that to a big extent, and that holds specifically for South Africa, that users of cyberspace, users of the internet, are extremely naive. They do not protect themselves. And I think the message today is, if you don't protect yourself during an online transaction in any way, in whatever way you do online via credit card or debit card or online payment or whatever it is, you're going to suffer. Because although the banks and all these service providers do have a very good security, as far as I'm concerned, cybersecurity installed, the criminals are actually targeting the end user, which is you and me. And statistics show that very clearly, that the end user is already the main target, and the cyber criminals go for you.
Yeah.
And the fact with cybercrime, the statistics you've mentioned, is clearly that, if every user who is cyber aware and who do not fall for an online attack prevents a cybercrime. So as far as I'm concerned, bringing down cybercrime is directly related to increasing the cybersecurity awareness of end users.
Perhaps let's break it down just so that, the viewer at home takes this conversation very seriously, because as you said, it does at the end of the day affect the end user, which is you and I. What is the negative impact on one's social well-being, economically, on, the national outlook when cyber attacks and cyber crimes are not dealt with?
Well, I think it's got a massive impact. Let's start on national level.
Yeah.
I think, for example, the cybercrime attack on Transnet a while ago really did caused a lot of problems for the image of South Africa. So we've got a problem on national level with an image as a country who very often do, and your statistics show that, who very often do not care about cybersecurity. But as we go down, lower down the feeding chain, as we can call it, of the cyber criminal, the end user, me and you, are suffering. I get emails regularly from people who say, money has been stolen from my credit card. Or when I was at the ATM, I lost money. Now, again, that's true, because criminals are targeting ATMs. But the fact is, if you are careful, if you look around before you do a transaction, if you prefer and choose to do a transaction or money withdrawal from an ATM within a building and not outside, and look around that there are no strange people standing around you. You are protecting yourself, and you are going to prevent that cybercrime. If you do an online transaction, make sure that you know that you are doing that you don't log on to, for example, a Wi-Fi at a coffee shop and log onto your banking system from there, because Wi-Fi's, open Wi-Fi's, are alarmingly insecure. So don't log on at the coffee shop or at the airport or wherever you get free Wi-Fi if you want to do a sensitive transaction. Then you're protecting yourself and you're preventing cybercrime.
Right.
So yes, that's right. I think there are so many things, so many procedures that the end user can just think on its feet and prevent a cybercrime.
And Basie, do we oftentimes know the motive and reason behind cyber attacks? Do we know why hackers hack into our systems, want access to our information?
Oh, I think there's just one answer to that, and that's for financial benefit. I think it's proven cybercrime at the moment is the biggest form of crime in the world. You know, it surpasses illegal drug trafficking, illegal arms dealing, etc. It is just the easiest way of stealing money, because very often the cyber criminal is anonymous, is always anonymous. He's on the other side of the world, and the chances of getting him caught and bringing him before a justice system is basically nil, because they don't operate necessarily from the country. So the main reason is definitely financially. It is syndicates out there that are making lots of money by defrauding the end user. There are other reasons too. There are spying and all these things. But I think they are, as far as we are, as end users are concerned, are limited or less problematic. But in the end, it is to steal money, to get their hands on your money. And if you don't protect your money yourself, you're going to lose it.